Hey, howdy, hi. Forgot to unmute the game for a second, but it's all good now. We were doing Ashvale's thing. He's off investigating this copycat serial killer. I, for one, hope he finds him and beats the shit out of him. I'd also like to beat the shit out of him with the Trailblazer, but Ashvale can have first lick. I do imagine this is gonna be a multi-patch story. The serial killer, though. It's kind of hard to imagine they set up something that heavy and resolve it basically right away, you know? Ashvale, a ticket to the boneyard. I'm sure they meant, like, a graveyard or something, but that just sounds like he's going to a fuck palace.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Full Wish to grant their wishes?
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
Yeah.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, I'm sure that Full Wish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened.
Oh, I'm not sure Full Wish has an opinion on that anymore.
Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
Laughter. Remembrance could do it by just not remembering something, because... So how time works in Honkai is... the present and the past don't well, the past causes the future, but the future also causes the past. In fact, the future more so causes the past than the other way around. Because the past exists solely as a memory. Now, that's not to say the future is set in stone, because there's multiple futures that remember the same past up to certain points. Depending on decisions certain people make, you end up with a different future. Those are the fragments of the remembrance. The people who could potentially be the last entity in existence, remembering reality.
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
Yeah, that's a fair bit different than just a holy grail. You get to be the grail.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours.
Ah,
Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kochiba, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing. Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge, beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public.
Would be a hell of a declaration, though.
If you were only out to
A
avenge
miracle,
friends,
if you
with
will.
or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
Oh?
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
I'll admit, I'm curious what he'd try to wish for.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget
I wonder
what
if they
your
came
bones
up with
should
the
feel like.
idea of doing this while they were
It's time to break free.
working on the
Look at these
fake
prisoners of
collabs. They're
routine
like,
before
what
us.
would these characters wish for? And then they kind of came up with, what if someone could just be an Eon for like a minute? What would they do with that? You just do whatever they want to reality. I do wonder if that's how they got kind of the concept out, is comparing to the Holy Grail War where everyone's wishes are so important to their motivation.
Full Wish hasn't shown up yet. Let's talk with the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
Try to communicate.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much.
What?
Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, you must have left the kids to me for my own happiness.
Oh. Oh, dear.
When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good, and I never understood how lucky I was.
That's often what you think when you come on hard times.
Right, right. All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through.
What?
I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach. There was this lump still twitching when they cut it out.
Oh my god.
I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
Okay, that's good. Oop. Mouse
Isn't
disappeared
that
for a sec.
Amazing! Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too. It should be fun.
Oh, freaky as hell.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket.
Yeah?
I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone,
Ah.
wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha!
I see. Huh.
Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
Grit your teeth, Ashvale. Only way to talk to these kinds of people. Yeah, they're all, the happiness operation gotten widespread.
We meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Mechatrons, just to keep up. A lot of Imagine think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is closed to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste.
This is definitely classic cult behavior, by the way. Taking the infirm and disabled, offering them everything they want, and hell, maybe even giving them what they think they want. Paying for all their medicine and their healing, and then they've just bought a person by doing that. By paying for that person's health, they've purchased that person forever.
But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Congrats! You found your home.
Aha said the same. They
Come again?
and everyone here are my family.
You heard Aha say something?
Aha talks to you.
Okay, glad you caught that too.
Of course! You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
There is no way in hell Aha is talking to this many people. Pretty sure if an Eon looks at you, you gain powers. If an Eon actually bothers to speak to you, I think you explode.
Don't worry. Once you join the society, you will. No pain, no tears, just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
Yeah, this is sounding more and more like the happiness operation. Which was in a side quest. I'm surprised how plot relevant that's turning out to be.
Looks like it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Fullwish.
Okay. Her design is unique, but
By the master
not
revelation,
iconic enough for her to
may
be
they
playable
bless
as
our
is.
souls and grant them smiles. Are you all happy today?
Very happy!
Psychotic.
Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. So precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once, as you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter, all went silent under that crimson dusk. After that,
Looks
for a
like Emma Frost.
very, very long time,
Pure white suit and the blonde hair and that specific cut.
all that remained of my world. A door shut tight. A room steeped in silence. And a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead and leave with them.
Oh dear.
Back then, I was just an empty shell, breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me, a warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt the master of elation grant me a reason to live. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound cut deep. And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness.
Uh-huh.
Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, all suffering fades, all pain is healed, and everyone knows what true happiness feels like. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles
Grandiose
was founded.
idea, sure.
I will share this divine smile with all of you.
Desire to eliminate pain as a whole, though. I don't think they get what Aha's about.
Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly, like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you? And when you realize that loop might never end, does despair flood in like the tide?
You're right.
Miss Bell Woods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again.
Been there.
You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City, hiding your heartbreaking loneliness behind that lie.
Please, help me.
And Taija, did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall around your heart? One that made you afraid to open yourself up to the world again.
Yes.
I don't think I'm insane. Glasses, shaggy hair. Adults who don't Nah,
When
it's
we were
probably nothing.
born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought
Maybe someone on the design
one
team thought
day,
it was a funny reference to
even
make.
smiling would become
Probably a
so
coincidence. I'll leave it there.
Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle, whirled canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imaginaes lived freely together in that eternal haven until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary.
Yeah?
They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction.
I don't think that's fully what happened. I think they have damaged the culture here in some ways, but you're painting it as if it was literally perfect before they showed up, when most of the people you talk to, most records you hear about before they showed up, this place actually got pretty fucked up during the games sometimes. Like, kinda wildly violent sometimes, even.
They flooded us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together. Wish power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice.
Thing is, we know this is like complete bullshit, because keep talking about Aha's voice. Aha don't talk to no one.
Elation.
The Aeons
truest
don't
light
talk to
of
people.
Life itself is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
You said it. I work myself
If an Aeon
to
recognizes
death
that you
for scraps,
exist,
and
you're
my
one of the
boss doesn't
top
even
humans
notice.
alive.
And those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing with their lives, yet constantly judge everyone else.
Sounds like projection.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires! They're feeding off of us!
I mean, a good chunk of them, sure. Also, how to be happy is something you have to decide for yourself. If someone else says they know how you can be happy, unless they say, by being you and coming to peace with what you are and, you know, willing to change yourself to be happier, they're full of shit. You do have to be willing to change yourself, like, you don't just stay what you are. Well, it's gotta come from you. Happiness can't... Like, real happiness doesn't really come from anyone else. It's gotta come from you.
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing.
And I will say this. There is nothing more suspicious than goodwill.
Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? It was when someone who was suffering just as I was, smiled at me. Even through their pain, they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life.
And yeah, help from others, and love from others, that can definitely help. You need other people. No man is an island. Everyone needs someone.
So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means. It isn't just giving a smile. It's embracing the power that Aha bestowed upon us to smile.
I don't think Aha is the source of smiling. I think Aha has become the concept of it. And that concept exists prior to Aha's existence.
Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile buried within yourself. And Aha will grant your life a transformation. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence. While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling to fulfill their wish.
I can't imagine Aha is any further away from what you want.
To fulfill Aha's wish?
Yes, to still every cry of sorrow, to wipe away every bitter tear. We will rebuild. A world where smiles never
Yeah,
fade,
you gotta correct yourself.
and
Rebuild.
elation
It's your narrative
never
that the world
dies.
used to be like this and we need to get it back. Happiness with no sadness is empty.
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Then let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly.
Oh, I'm sure this won't go horribly. Talking to the insane cult leader, that never leads to terrible things happening immediately.
Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
So you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Ah, such a cursed place. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh. How merciful of you. Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
I mean, he didn't say it out loud, but very clearly he was suggesting it, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members.
That's the thing. You're possibly the most dangerous type of psychotic cult. One where the leader actually believes everything they say. It's not a grift to get people's money. It's a grift because you're genuinely crazy.
When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
He was a victim of it the first. Kuchiba, are you stupid?
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely? 15 years have passed.
You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
You do remember she's a survivor of it, right? Of course she'd fucking put 2 and 2 together. That was a really dumb attempted gotcha, Kuchiba. You guys are actually terrible investigators.
Rumors? And yet you're here.
God,
That
they're
alone
idiots.
proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right? Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you?
God, you two are terrible detectives.
The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Tufrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
I said straight up, oh yeah, talk to her personally. That's not gonna cause problems.
How has he appeared again? He's immortal? A demon?
He's back for revenge. He'll take revenge on
Now you've gone and
everyone.
caused a goddamn panic, you idiots.
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Yeah, here's this part.
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive. To
Yeah,
wield
you see
him
what you
as
idiots have
their
done?
weapon.
You've given out privileged information to stupid people. Now they're gonna spread out an idiotic version of it faster than you can spread the real one.
You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed and let him get away, and that's why he's back again now!
I genuinely can't believe they fumbled this bad in one conversation. I thought they were supposed to be good at their jobs. That was genuinely stupid.
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
This CG needs work. Bullwish should kind of be she's center, but she's very, very small on screen. Like, she should have either been on top of some kind of stage so they can put her up here, or these two, or they needed to have her standing way closer to these two and make them look small. Because right now, this is not... She looks completely non-threatening. She does not look like a credible threat. She looks small and like an idiot, when she should look terrifying, based on their expressions and their body language. But she doesn't. The perspective here is really bad. Not to say it's poor perspective, I'm saying it's poor storytelling on the perspective.
Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and
She's the one
tears,
talking here. Her
was the
open mouth
source
like
of
she's
his
preaching.
power.
She should be standing above them, showing how she thinks she's better than them and being big because she's in control. But no, she's tiny and far away. It is a weird
Smiles on
nitpick.
the
I don't think I've
faces
ever had
of those
something like this
around you.
before.
There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die.
Wow, that's real
For
cult
even
ship.
Death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
Yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear. We won't die. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death.
Now this is a good one by comparison. They've all got these smiling, creepy-ass masks, and their voices are distorted.
Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness. Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us. Infect the Phantom Moon with happiness. Happiness.
See what you two idiots did?
Silence!
Ooh. This is not going to help. Ooh. Some of them are grabbing their heads.
My apologies, officers. I can't provide
Now, maybe
anything
Kuchiba
useful
just
for
broke a
now,
possible mimetic
but
effect.
Rest assured,
She does know
I'll
how to do
cooperate
that.
with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty. Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Oh.
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
I think I recognize who Ashvale just saw.
May the
The Grey Ranger who idolized the Trailblazer.
And bless you.
Him there, I think that's him.
Everlasting smile.
Some kind of conversion the other three, or the rest of them already went through that he hasn't done yet. I'm wondering, is it related to this? Is it the happiness operation? They all seem to be going at a full 100 at all times.
Let go of that false sense of responsibility.
I'm all but 100% positive Ashvale used to be a Galaxy Ranger, and I'm not sure if you can actually retire from that.
You're the one who should be dead, aren't you? Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands
He is also a Hunt character, which...
And end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
He'll probably be the first Galaxy Ranger I don't get.
That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind.
Does he?
Looks like Full
Does
Wish
he
is a
like
much slyer
actively hear
fish
those
than
voices in his
expected.
head then? Like that's not just flashbacks to things, or
The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
you dumbasses are terrible at setting up bait.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Huh? Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports.
Ah.
She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing.
The thing is, that bait
Trying to
still
stop
wasn't
something
enough
from
to
spreading today
actually
sure
catch
is a
her.
lot more difficult than
It
15
was
years
really
ago.
shit bait. You needed to probe her a lot less aggressively than you just did.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Lucky radar?
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise. Still, this whole run has been smoothed to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our
Feels
prize
too
fish in the
obvious
pond
for her
now.
to be
Full
the
Wish is not
new
going
Herald
anywhere.
of Death.
You're right.
Way too fast
It's too
figuring
risky
it
to
out
make
for
a
it to be
direct move
her.
against a well-respected
Unless, again,
philanthropist
it
and
only
media
lasts for this
tycoon.
patch.
Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons.
And one.
Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Ooh.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't.
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted
Yep.
at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
What channel and what time zone?
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
The narrator.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Fuck you, Kuchiba.
Anyway, come on.
Power
Let's go
Rangers
get
is
an
for everyone.
Autograph from our heroic film star.
Is that him?
Shh. Don't interrupt.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
Hey, why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Mr. Ashvale?
Yeah.
Don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
He knows Ashvale then?
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans?
Definitely so.
Long time no see, Magnus.
Magnus? Is that his real name?
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fullwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
I mean, if he didn't before, he did just now.
Was Miss Fullwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide?
Okay, he knew Costide. These two do know each other.
15 years?
How?
And he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day.
Oh.
But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fulwish?
Would it be him?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand,
He was
has
also an
copycat
internal at the
written all over
IPC, which is why they paid
And
so much money to
Fulwish
keep
is
his
a
identity
suspect.
secret.
So, just because
The
we're
IPC technically
survivors, we
bankrolled
automatically
everything
become
that's happening
suspects?
here. That's where the money came from.
What?
The settlement
Are you
they
gonna
paid out
interrogate
to
me,
keep
too?
it quiet.
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you. 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once.
Ah,
Old
that must be
Polwave
how they
helped you
knew
deal
each
with
other.
Those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid.
I don't
will
think
avenge
it's
them
him.
as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death.
They're definitely
out
setting him
from
up
the
to
shadows in
have
their
something
name
happen.
And see
Maybe he'll
justice
die
served.
fighting the Herald. That could be interesting.
Is my duty.
But I don't think he is the Herald, not with how he's characterized right this second.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale.
Yeah, but the four of you together couldn't take on the Trailblazer. The Herald's gotta be at least that strong.
I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
Man, you guys look like villains right now.
You're following me?
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
I don't think we've met a Galaxy Ranger, former or otherwise, who can't beat the shit out of this many people.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale. They're all yours.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens.
I mean
unless
lawful
in the
citizens.
streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
This don't hurt at all.
Mr. Ashvale, stop!
Oh no. Yeah, I think these psychos literally don't feel pain.
This is being in sync? We have the edge.
Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. It's gone.
Gotta be using this at the correct rate.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Wait till at least hers has gone off, then the next one.
Hooray, Cinderboy! The bringer of justice!
Yep.
Shut up! Trust me. We can do
Mega Mem.
as written.
Never seen perfection. Open sesame.
This team really is, like, spamming the hell out of our ults, huh? Ouchies.
I'll endure. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Yeah, there we go. Actually dealt some damage to Danny Boy through all that.
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
Who said anything about killing them?
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of
I
unknown
think I
modification?
know.
That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled.
The happiness
Does this have
surgery.
anything to do with the surgery? Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground. Hey, lackey! Wake up!
Pain should not exist.
Yes, it should. It's necessary.
Smile. Please smile.
The laughter. Don't let it stop.
Happiness, pain, should I say? Oh, they getting back up. Try to communicate.
Shouldn't exist.
What the heck happened to these people?
This is... the small procedure that
Maul
official members
my
receive.
ass.
They call it the happiness surgery.
Do it. Just like that one lady had.
With a
Made
prick
her
in the
abandon
needle,
her
no more than a
dog. She
mosquito's
couldn't even
bite.
connect her sadness
The
to
doctor
her
puts this
happiness anymore.
Small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering, past or present.
It doesn't soothe it. Soothing would only be kind. It cuts it out.
Even your body becomes stronger.
Body
and your
doesn't become
mind
stronger, you just stop caring
clearer
about it.
and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over, but the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier.
No, they've become less themselves.
They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn?
You deserve it more if you don't go through with it.
Mr. Ashvale, what should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough.
Do they look stronger to you? They had the shit kicked out of them. They just didn't notice because they couldn't tell they were getting hurt. Being able to dull your pain in a fight is useful, but not feel it at all? Or barely feel it? You don't know when you're getting hit. You don't know how to dodge anymore. And dodging is one of the, strongest combat abilities. You ever throw your strongest attack at a motherfucker and he doesn't take damage from it? Yeah, that's called dodging. Really useful.
Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength. Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
So, did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society.
That's a word we can use, sure.
Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel.
Despair?
Incapable of feeling
Danganronpa reference again?
Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Yeah.
Which means Fullwish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Herald isn't tied to this. I really don't think it's Fullwish, because that feels too easy.
After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
No, not to this extent.
Are you serious, Kojiba?
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
No, you just said they didn't get medical approval to do it. An illegal operation, even if the person, agrees to it doesn't make the operation less illegal. The people who had it done aren't really liable, but whatever doctor they have doing this has to be shoved into a cage that will then be buried under the jails.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Asheville, we need evidence to solve a case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the Star Rail Fest?
Probably.
Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
And you are staring right at him.
I mean, yeah, getting a goddamn Galaxy Ranger on your security team is probably enough to quell most problems. Boot Hill has been able to go toe-to-toe with some very heavy hitters. And Rappa is apparently around that
According to
point
Sunday,
as
the
well.
pearl should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here,
Ooh.
that means...
Hey, Bladey. He did
I
say
wasn't
he'd kill
even
me if I
looking
called
for
him that
you.
twice.
Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
I'm gonna be honest, Blade. I don't know if you can win this fight anymore. Hey, Danny Boy's been through some shit.
We haven't even settled the score.
Okay, Silverwolf's here. It will not break out into a fight, probably.
And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you, or should I say, all of you, want?
General Yao Guang of the Yuchui has come to this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
Ooh, Don Feng fed to Blade.
The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to...
That's why Blade is
resurrect
currently
himself.
immortal.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Silverwolf is immaculate at breaking the manly we're gonna kill each other vibe. That's not an insult. Please don't let them kill each other.
Thank you.
I'll pass.
Thank you, Silverwolf. You're stopping this from getting serious enough to be an
General
actual
Yao
fight.
Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable.
If fate is set in stone, get a chisel.
I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
Interesting, Danny calls him that
this
too.
Trip would be connected to death.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect.
The sheer lack of information Elio seems to have given them about this tells me that, well, however they'll normally act is what he needs them to do, with no preconceived notions outside of what little he told them.
However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless.
Yeah. Weird he wouldn't have sent Kafka to help Spirit Whisper that out of you unless he wanted you to go out. Or wanted you to run into something else that would... or knew you'd run into something else that would stop you already.
There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Now that would be something. What other source of the abundance would be here?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
There a whole-ass emanator here?
Do they have support from other factions?
Unclear.
Music is not fitting with what's going on here.
I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
It is funny how, like, the very first thing you hear about all of them... Technically, you first play as the Stellaron Hunters before you play as anything else. You're playing as Kafka and Silverwolf. And the first time you have them explained to you, it's by the people of the Herta space station who are just scared of them and believe all the propaganda that's kind of slung out around them. But in almost every interaction, they're usually on the same side as the Express. They'll be like fake opposition. They'll be slightly in the way temporarily to get the Express to go a certain way, to solve the same crisis the Express wanted to solve.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
Yeah, a Galaxy Ranger is someone from the Xianzhou Alliance would actually have some respect for off rip.
Master of Elation, frowning is
Both
bad
Hunt
manners.
followers.
Come on, smile. Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in learning about our Research Society of Happy Smiles?
Thank you, but I'll pass.
Yeah.
Another one? How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Well, 6, exactly.
He's been keeping track, sounds like Tingyun.
Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
Makes sense. No one's, really fighting them for territory anymore.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum.
Yeah.
And the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus.
Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
Strange sound?
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads.
Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
Sounds about right.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's
No,
laughter.
that is not it. Yeah, I fully believe Sunday can tell the difference between an Eon's actual whispers and something else. He's been firsthand to that.
From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42. Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Sounds like a mimetic effect, possibly. Well, it's a mental effect. It might not spread mimetically.
Mind control? Or something worse?
I'm gonna go with B, something worse.
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
No.
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
Well, could be, I suppose, but...
No, this isn't the work of any tuner.
This doesn't seem like
feels
tuning,
like a
no.
barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure.
That's how the operation works. It's blocking out every bad thought they have with literally just permanent laughter.
Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable
Oh, it doesn't even
group.
actually stop the pain, it just makes you not know it's there.
Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it.
He slipped out of time again.
But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Back to the Trailblazer. After some time, you and March pay a visit to the author of The Fluffy.
Blurry QR cult. That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
It's a dual-mention city horse.
Really? A pen name often says a lot about its creator. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart.
You don't know a damn thing about art, do ya?
I heard the Fluffy's been running for
It's
half
the
a year in a
genuinely
magazine.
fucked
At
up
first, it wasn't
individuals
very popular in
who make
plain
the cutesy
Arcadia.
shit. Like 9 times out of 10.
But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced became a massive hit. The
Yeah, of
Astral
course.
Express's adventure stories
Holy
spread
Grail
far
Stain.
and wide.
They
And
really
the
are.
Fluffies
I'm
started
glad they
gaining
tied the
popularity.
collab into the actual plot in a way. It's like, yeah, that actually made the Astral Express really popular. That's how this manga based around their adventures kind of got sweeping love, because the Fate collab was made as a sold movie in universe.
Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere. This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
I don't think we deserve royalties, though.
Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack?
Should have at least asked permission. We're real, actual people in our universe.
According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper?
Oh, god damn it, again.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face. Come on, let's go upstairs.
We're some big fans of mine among my workforce.
Fluffy goes puff, puff, puff.
Maybe it's Nihilux?
Extra fluffy stuff.
March, what the hell are you saying? Ah, yeah.
Please come in.
Actually, this is my building now.
Guess. Your next line is...
Oh, she's trying the Joseph.
Why are you here?
Damn it, I want to play along. Why are you here?
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
Actually, you may still be the founder, but you're not president or editor-in-chief anymore. You were fired.
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages.
Yep, Nihilux.
For the money, they'll risk their neck being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express.
It finally occurs to you why the name Nihilux always felt vaguely familiar. Former president of Furbobo Weekly, that deadbeat boss who skipped town to dodge her debts went by that exact name.
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 of the Arcadian calendar.
3 years ago, give or take.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry for being born a Virgo.
Beep boop. Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous.
We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please, stand up for us!
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe you came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
We should really be charging royalties.
Who could it be?
March, are you moonlighting as a comic artist behind my back?
Even more non-existent memories. What are you even talking about?
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult.
Like, he's saying it like he's pointing out the blackened and Danganronpa case. I love it.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait.
Yeah.
This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it.
Alright, then it's fake and we don't need to talk to you anymore. Wait, no!
At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
So, you already know why we're here.
I'm guessing she had something in there to listen in on us.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates,
Perfectionist, that's a good word for her.
Definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
Let's also explain why there's so many fluffy across the blue posters in this room.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
They're pulling out all the JoJo jokes with her. Daga kotowaru.
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Yeah, that does sound pretty
I will grant you that's a reason. Made quite a fortune off our adventures, haven't you?
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
She plays cool, but she's... girl failure is probably the right term.
Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits!
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
Yeah, you keep giving everything up to crypto scams because you're stupid.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances,
He's
my
stupid.
luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you? I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions.
I mean, I'd totally read it.
Time to attend Miss Nihilux's class. Please follow me.
By the way, this is my, building now. All of your employees basically gave it to me, and I don't think anyone can really stop that. Compared to the artistic creations of Jeopard, it's certainly missing something. You have to be doing this right now. Yeah, I'm standing in your office. I work here too, dude. Okay, they all just take photos of you whenever.
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled.
No, Acheron's not an actual Galaxy Ranger, right? Yeah, that was probably half the reason it got cancelled.
If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Fair enough. I mean, plenty of really good manga out there. One actually does come to mind, a really good manga I love. Spy Family. Its author was... It actually had the name Axeman for how many times his manga got cancelled. Until Spy Family finally, you know, actually got enough popularity that people read it and loved it.
Sorry.
And I think Spy Family is really good if you're into found family stuff and really good comedy. A lot of slice of life, but lots of good comedy and even some really good fight scenes, honestly, in it. If that's your thing, I'd give it a read. I'm a little behind at the moment. I get lost because it doesn't update that frequently.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found him in a trash can.
Fair enough.
At
That's
that
basically what
moment,
happened.
A terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
So it's primarily a comedy.
Miss Colt, why is he the protagonist?
Look at this smug asshole.
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
But March has that too.
I don't know anything about my past either.
Yeah.
So why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, he's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about him beating up alien life forms.
I did it too, probably.
With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but AHA absolutely wouldn't.
Thinking which one of these is funnier. Well, that's the reality of casting for you.
So every time you land somewhere, you just run around to get more screen time, huh?
Why do you think I do any of the things I do?
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
That sounds like elation talk. Are you a masked fool?
That sounds so passionate, Miss Colt. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the
Sure.
quiet Woof Woof Dawn,
Yeah.
and the lively March Bunny form
Okay, yeah.
the trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
Are they all small animals?
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, Fluffy, cute animals are always a crowd pleaser.
That's interesting, because, like, cute manga don't really get those high highs nowadays. But then again, this is supposed to be, like, 99 Japan, so... even then, shonen was kind of... really shooting up higher then. At least internationally. I suppose domestically, I'm not sure of the numbers still.
Seriously?
I do know the weird, cutesy art style stuff actually does still do really, really well domestically. Maybe I'm only thinking of international stuff and they're keeping it in there. That makes sense.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom.
Did you know Pom Pom was their actual name and they're actually an animal? That's the one you'd be in the most trouble for, actually. Hime Cat. Hee.
I know! That's Hime Cat! Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her!
Your taste in naming is...
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Mr. Yang!
No fictionalized name for him?
Yang.
Just Mr. Yang.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit plain Arcadia's audience.
Artistic tweaking?
If you don't stitch in a few local elements, no one's going to be interested.
Actually, I fully believe that.
In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasy Moon games,
I believe you.
If you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done.
Now that actually sounds like modern manga, as a matter of fact. Like, if you're not already putting out numbers within the first 10 to 20 chapters, you're not sticking around.
Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more
And long-form
shocking
stuff
and
just... no one wants to make it
material.
anymore, really.
Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasy Moon games? Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing. So, what do you see on the Fluffy stands?
It's him, turned into a cute little animal?
A pirated version of me.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind him. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand.
Oof, that's true.
A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts
Kitty, out of my
and
lap.
present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The
Clever?
unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon.
Alright, sure.
This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character. And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
I mean, it sounds like
Well
heroes.
said. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the Fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's why the little animals in the Fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience.
Yeah?
In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If he acts out of line,
this really is all
will
just
crash.
correct. I really can't comment on it because she
If he
keeps just
can't
being
come
right.
up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic. Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck. Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas. Hundreds of Amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip.
Yeah.
Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower.
I mean, I basically did that
Although
today.
the Fluffy specials are
Actually,
selling
1 on
like
4.
crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast.
Oh my god.
But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops. Whoa! Does Blurry QR Cult have a time machine or what? That'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights. We'll do a 50-50 split.
Deal.
I've already figured out how to spend the royalties. First, I'll buy Pom Pom 10 new outfits, then get Himeko a brand new coffee machine. And after that...
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted,
There we
looks like
go.
my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail
Alright,
Fest.
I was hoping there was gonna be some kind of... Because it always felt really weird. There was like, really, there's no reaction we can do when they're very clearly using our likeness without any kind of permission. Because no, your personal information isn't public property. They could parody you, but there's a point where it's not parody anymore.
Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master Revelation's blessing are bound to surface. Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My hero, don't let us down.
There was so little to comment on there because it was just, yeah, that's true of manga. Yep, that's true of manga. Yep, that's true of manga. I just kept running into, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, the reader's IQ is 20 points lower than you want it to be when you're writing anything.
Is the master of wish power. But wish power can also become the
I'll just
shackles
bump his
that
head on my
bind the
desk.
supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to him.
And Sunday, too.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help.
Sorry.
For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline.
That's Shinji's dad? Sorry,
Some
distraction.
came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse." Such is the cycle of cause and effect.
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I think everyone is.
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But, as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akiviri. Those are words I could never speak.
Reasonable,
The road ahead
honestly.
is shrouded by uncertainty. And that's why someone must take the first step, to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you'll come back safely.
I'd say that's good parenting. Warn them that yes, this does seem dangerous as shit and it's gonna worry you. But ultimately, still let them go through with it. If it's something like this. Obviously not like, don't let them jump off a building because they are insane. You know what I mean.
Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against destruction.
Oh.
To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestors' name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
Nah.
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Himeko, how long will you be staying?
I mean, I imagine at least a week. At least as long as the Phantasy Moon games are gonna last.
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. If only the Phantasy Moon could stay full forever. Himeko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
Terrifying news broadcast again.
Special news segment.
Oh yeah, it is Full Wish TV.
I'm your host, Poofy.
Poofy.
Hi everyone, I'm your host, Snowy. The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue funded by Prolux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed.
Badass.
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up a stop for the Star Rail Fest exhibition areas. The exhibition areas opening on day one include the Bellabog area, Sinjolafu area, and Pinaconi area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Infurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
For this event, Perlux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantasy Moon games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Perlux has also invited Blurry QR Culp, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Well, that is Perlux's forte.
Perlux excels at creating dreams for both children and adults. And the Astral Express is exactly the kind of otherworldly dream that fascinates the people of this world.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantasy Moon games.
I don't think it's that simple.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker.
Yeah, we tend to fight people who are genuinely fucking
seems
stupid
more
and
trustworthy
insane.
than most.
It's not rationality
Lygus comes
that
to mind
concerns
as
me.
being kind of both.
It's the irrational factors.
His whole thesis he based his life on has already been disproven. You mean the new Herald of Death?
Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
Could be that detective who passed by.
That old guy? No way.
Old?
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
It's about time. You should get going.
Just us? Aren't you coming with us, Mr. Yang?
Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up. You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
What about Don Hung and Sunday? Where'd they
They're
go?
both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't be able to make it to the exhibition this time.
And I guess Danny Boy got to be around for a lot of the last planet. We gotta have March back. And March was missing for most of it, so... Alright, let's get going then. Plus, of course, Himiko.
Like the heavy burden of documenting our travels
Himiko ain't got to do shit since we started this game.
I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back. Star Rail Fest, here we come.
It's still early. Where to now?
Museum of Possible Past. The next stop is Wahaha Grand
This Bay Protection Initiative.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and keep an eye on your personal belongings. Thank you.
I love you like I love
Alright. Going to our own convention based on us.
Passengers heading to Star Rail Fest, please prepare to board. Oh, if it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express!
Hey, Bullet Worm.
Oh, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day. It's such a super-duper Arcadian honor. And can you believe it? Turns out I'm the lucky one. Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way. No wonder everyone's running around with such high spirits.
Let's go. Dang it, there's a treasure chest I missed. Go back.
Dong, dong. The express is about to depart. Heroes, please stay seated and hold on tight. This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition. By the laughter above, may the smile of plain Arcadia grace our faces. Thank you for riding with us today.
Yep.
May the laughter watch over you, and please enjoy
A
your
cute
journey.
puppy. Transform myself into a werewolf just for
The
you.
exhibition entrance is packed with Express fans.
Just threw in some nonsense, huh? Someone cosplaying a Bellabog guard.
Hurry up! Hurry up! We'll miss out if we're late.
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
We're hired, but we're not cosplaying.
Chat, I've made it in safely. For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire fest through my live stream today. Next to me is my partner. Oh, wait, what are you doing?
'Tis I, Cold Dragon Young, Don Hung.
Oh my god.
Where'd you get that mask from? It looks so weird.
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph.
You think he talks like that?
QR code upon this book of mine.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides, Xianzhou people don't talk like that.
Yeah, like what the hell?
What's our motto?
I got all sorts of masks. There's Gepard March, then there's plenty of fluffy ones, and I think that's second Gepard, Danny.
Stars we soar! The Express is our home! One crew, one heart! We'll never roam!
Wow, that's some next level
Nani.
phantom energy.
Astral Express! We love you! We love the Trailblazer! Mark 7! And on! Astral Express! We love you! We love the conductor! Himiko and Wells!
Forgot about Sunday.
This isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say.
The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about Mr. Sunday while we're out in public.
Yeah.
Want to take a photo together, Himeko?
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mobbed by my own fans any day.
Who'd have thought there'd be social situations that even Himeko's afraid of? If Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their faces. What a sight. Truly.
Elation. It really has that Arcadian vibe.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that the Astral Express would become a super popular idol group in my homeland, complete with book and TV adaptations based on our adventures.
That's how it goes.
But I have to admit, this is very plain Arcadia.
So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head. Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd, plotting something against us and our fans. So, I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself.
Brave the danger. You just want to go have fun, don't you?
You talk too much.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other activities that we need to show up for.
Got it. We'll just hang around here.
Ophelia, who sits next to me.
3, 2, 1.
Yicker. Being nameless is a noble ideal. Think this through. It's a noble block of marble. Do you truly accept this ideal? Are you willing to be shaped by it, irrevocably? Friendly reminder, the sculpting bites way deeper than any camera's flash. What?
So how's that for pure love, huh?
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment? Mind doing a short interview with us? It won't take long. Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
Keep it brief. I do have plans later.
No problem. But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
He is so nervous. I'm talking about its modern
Plain
culture.
Arcadia has left quite an impression on me. An ancient world that somehow feels so modern, so vibrant and colorful. Everyone's chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more like a never-ending carnival.
Interesting! Throughout the history of the Phantom Moon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
Not that arrogant.
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can, I hope to show everyone the spiritual strength of what the Trailblaze represents.
Not really trying to change this world. I want to do something else with Aha.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools.
Represented is a strong
What are your
word.
thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
I don't want to be enemies.
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out-of-control elation is Way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them than defeat them through violence.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
Set the record straight.
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation, which I'm truly grateful for. At the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone. And I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
The media, alright. Those hard-hitting questions had you sweating bullets. Burn through every ounce of corporate speak you'll ever have in this lifetime. Every micro-expression on your face is screaming, end this interview already!
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your place
thank God.
any longer.
What a pretentious answer.
No worries. This material will do just fine.
So many people. I'm dressed up as March.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here. I'm
Little
right here.
raccoon. Hey.
Nice to see you again, little raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet. Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you. Talk about irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Oh, come to think of it, that's actually quite possible.
That's actually a pretty normal thing to assume. QR cult, you're here.
Keep your voice down. I'm afraid of being swarmed by rabid fans. It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I was hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something.
This isn't the Fluffy Fest.
I know. Hey, wanna have the number 000000001 collector's edition comic that blurry QR cult signed today?
That's a lot more zeros. Zero number seems a bit much.
Ever heard of wishful thinking?
Yeah.
Besides, what's wrong with selling a ton of copies? You're getting royalties too, you know.
Hold up. What's this?
Oh my
extra
god,
thing?
this is where he gets them.
Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand one out to each fan who gets a book signed. They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR
It's such a
code?
stupid place for Eaton to get his new weapon.
Chopped liver?
But that's actually kind of fitting.
But you're right. This is Star Rail Fest. Today, I'm just a side character. Anyway,
Jesus.
it's about time to head to the
Second.
booth and...
Sorry, my dog freaked out. Wait. Fan Glowstick. Nameless who bridge the stars, the cute critters of the Fluffy, and the heroes who save the universe. They've gathered here for you, waving their glow sticks with hope and cheer. In this vast universe, there are always people rooting for you. Never forget that, no matter where you go. Minus Alt, cosplayer. A mere Chrysosaur, just you watch his eye, the great Lady Kindness. Villain, say hello to my baseball bat. Stop, hold it right there, keep your distance. Listen up, I got 3 rules. First, no insulting the character. Second, no attacking the cosplayers. Third, no indirect attacks either. Jeez. Not if you get it, don't blame me for pulling the report card. Hash out the security bureau. Are you so good at this? Don't even ask. Just say my cosplay skills are a little too convincing. You can call me Kindness Alt. Anyway, as long as you're not here to serve justice, we're good. Don't blame me for being touchy, okay? After all, anyone who goes around here as the Nameless is basically a total protagonist fan. See, I'm still not dry yet. Just now, some Anaxagorabit squirted water in my face with a gun and bolted, cackling like a maniac as he ran, shouting something about, "I've deciphered the truth of this world." And a bunch of soaking wet Aglazi were chasing after him. One more nail in the coffin for Anax's public image. Oh, you probably don't know how viral his "say what's on your mind with no filter" sticker has become. If it were anyone else, I'd have chased them down and given them a piece of my mind, but of all things, that guy was cosplaying Anaxagorabit. Can't even blame him for ruining the character. Not to mention that Hainan hot on my heels, apologizing profusely while shoving freebies at me left and right. What am I supposed to say to that? Manic green rabbit, a scheming blue, black, and white goose, and those evil candy bombs. Anyway, although I guess you could call that a part of the convention, I'm not looking to go through that again anytime soon. So, little Nameless, interactive photo ops are welcome, personal attacks are not. Understand? Cosmicon Collective. Wow, you have a full Cyrene. You gotta win fast against her. Probably should have used a different character. Though I am starting, and this is... Yeah, I don't even need to use my other reroll. This is literally the highest my attack can be. Used both of their points, like, first round. Yeah, that's about as good as I can get here. They've got really high attack now, so I gotta win fast. They still only have 2 defense, so... I'm getting real lucky on these. They could try. Did not mean to do both. God damn it. I just lost a bunch of points. God damn it. I didn't even notice this one was highlighted. It's the same color as the highlights. Yeah, and like I said, the enemy just straight up gets to cheat. That was 7 rerolls. The opponents, they literally just let them cheat. That is how they try to do friggin' quote-unquote difficulty for these settings. Ow. Actually, I should get a rise. Oop. Yeah. And there we go, just barely. Actually, by an extra 4. Yeah, even though they just let the enemy straight up cheat,
This
you
is
can
pure
still win
genius,
because they're
Max.
actually not that good with the mechanics of the game. They don't actually understand when to use their stuff. Interplanar jump. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I thought so. Dang it. There we go. Nice shot. Ah, Pom-Pom is the train. I don't know if I want to leave, actually. I saw that sticker over there. I get to that somehow? I have not found hide nor hair of a secret here. Come on. There. I knew you were there. I knew you could see me pressing it, game. Yeah, there's just hard walls in the way of it. Unless... Ah, there we go. What a festival! Humanity's finest tribes are born to fight against boredom. Greatest reason to trailblaze new worlds is our sheer refusal to live as those who came before us did. Thunder Arc, Lygus made just for you. Hey there, welcome to Lygus made just for you, Lygus only booth. Our booth offers zines, comic books, capsules, clay figures, standees, badges, can badges, his holographic tickets, shikishi, postcards, bookmarks, browse away! We also have free stamps on the shelf, help yourself. Oh sorry, we just ran out of freebies for today. Check out these sets over here if you like them. I'll give you a sweet discount, plus some bonus goodies thrown in. That thing you got back there. Oh, that's a life-size standee. And a custom made and a pretty penny too. Of course, it's not for sale. My, looks like you're not too familiar with these products. I'm going to give you some recommendations like this one here. Chimegus Series Blind Box Collection. 12 unique designs per set, randomly drawn. Buy the whole box and score the secret 13th figure for free. Normal outfits can reference the examples on the box, including suits, formal wear, lab coats, maid outfits, swimsuits, magical girl uniforms. Insane. Alright, friend, I can tell you're not exactly thrilled by my recommendation. But let me get this out there first. Everyone's got their own tastes, no judgment here. So please, no flame in the fans, okay? Of course, if you're really not into it, I won't force anything onto you. Just turn around and walk away. If you're even a teensy bit interested, feel free to swing by any time for some mutual exchange of ideas. After all, that's what my stall is here for. Think of it as satisfying your curiosity. Nothing wrong with that. A nightmare for the wicked. Let's play Cosmicon. You have Finan. Yeah, Finan is... You want to kill him right away. So, Firefly actually OTKs sometimes, so let's go for her. True Sorcerer wouldn't actually help us right now. But, you know what? I can use one. See what happens from it. Okay, he only has 2 defense, so it's actually pretty likely he dies outright from this attack. God fucking damn it. He won the 50-50 to not take damage this turn. You can only use it on defense, but that's still really bullshit to have on Finan. Oh, you're doing all your bonus rerolls that the player isn't allowed to have. That's still a really cool mechanic in this game. Jesus Christ. At least HP Siphon didn't do anything. Alright, maybe I can win this turn, unless he wins another 50-50 for no fucking reason. Well, a Sorcerer, a very high chance at a 4. It's a 6 instead, the one time I don't want a 6. These do exactly. Attack. Yeah, let's see, maybe. God fucking damn it. For God's sake! We're stopping because you just bullshitted your way to stalling long enough that I can't win now. That's fucking annoying. Fine. If he's going for a stall matchup, because that's the side thing he picked, then I'll go with I get to live forever. If you're gonna stall, then I'm just gonna have bullshit. That's really bad. That's fucking worse. Alright, I deal no damage because, of course I deal no damage. Horrible luck. Are these dice fucking weighted? What is happening here? I reiterate, are these dice fucking weighted? What's your 3rd reroll, by the way, buddy? It's 2 rerolls a turn when you're on attack. That's literally all you're ever supposed to get. It's fine, my levels are gonna go up from this. Gonna hurt like shit. Doctor's advice. Remember right, heals ya. That's the best outcome it could be. Please roll something better. Ah. Yeah, you can't die this turn, but I don't care that much. Because that's the only turn you can activate that ability. Oh, it can only be triggered one time. Alright, not activated. Still re-rolling, I see. Okay, heal up a little more. Alright, I have 5 attack and 4 defense. It should actually be very difficult for him to do damage now. What is happening? Of course he does. Match is at a stalemate. No, it fucking isn't. That stalemate happens way too soon. Oh look, even more rerolls. At least he's finally not getting infinite luck. Well, it didn't kill me this turn, so I should win. In theory. He's still gonna heal off doing this. He actually did exactly enough damage that my ability doesn't matter. Terrible. Okay. There, the best he can get is 16, which would save him. No, it can't save him. He can't get unyielding again. There, die. God, that was annoying. They figure out what the least enjoyable to play against deck was and make it.
Wandering souls find their own way out.
Fine on with a turn of invincibility.
Oh, don't you guys think Lygus is just a...
No, I don't think Lygus is just anything. You can break it and fix it and break it and fix it. The one part of that ability he was able to carry to another world. That's really funny, actually. Alright, let's talk to March.
Wow! With that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March Bunny. Am I right? The accuracy is just insane!
Yeah, the Billabong wanted posters.
Yeah, just like the original.
Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe!
Oh, we can agree on that.
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe. But wait a minute. Some of your stuff looks familiar to me.
Sharp eye! You're definitely a hardcore fan. We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the trailblazing expedition.
Did you hire
to create
Gepard?
these products.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
Yeah.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
No shame in that. Your gaze falls upon the table, and in an instant, the shocking words sear themselves into your widening eyes. Express 40,000? A war-themed novel recounting the story of Emperor Pom-Pom from the 9th Trailblaze Empire and, under their command, 20 adopted children of the Nameless as they conquered the universe together. Yep, Warhammer.
Our destiny lies only among the Sea of Stars.
So many 40k references in this game, it shocks me every time.
Year 40,000
40,000.
of the Trailblaze Empire era at 2:55 a.m. Wat Yang's life came to an end at the age of 33.
33?
3 minutes later, he sat up again.
Home with Stellaron. Surprisingly wholesome family-themed fan comic starring a raccoon who hosts a Stellaron. A fun little tale about the cosmos' most wanted criminals forming a family and going on all sorts of missions. He even kept a cat that grinds video games for them. By the name of Silverwolf. Why would they not make her a wolf?
You can survive without me, but if I leave Mr. Yang, he won't make it.
Aww.
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to...
They brought Kafka's voice in for this line only. It's like $900. Outlaws of the Galaxy. Fantasy novel adapted from a classic Xianzhou script. chronicles the epic saga of Rupert II, and the love and hatred shared among the 108 Intellitron heroes, ultimately leading to his downfall. I'm actually familiar slightly with that story. The 108 Outlaws.
Wise
Ligus.
Profound in his insights, was bestowed the title Profound One by Noose.
Writing sin, you double use the same adjective in a single sentence. You don't want to do that. The same adjective, you don't want to use it twice.
If it pleases you, my king, we shall storm the throne and snatch that bloody seat from Rupert the First. Among the countless stars are whispered the secret chronicles of Rupert.
Melancholy of March. Wonder if they wanted to... Because all of these show an image, but it's always the same image. I wonder if they wanted, like, different covers for these. A novel recounting the adventures of the pink-haired beauty March from a first-person POV, filled with the author's darkest, deepest school life fantasies.
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my piece.
Of course March gets the self-insert.
Looking
One.
for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
Forget it. Looking through these things is making me hear things.
The folks here seriously don't hold back. Nothing's off limits to them.
Buy one item, get a free novel. It's a venue exclusive deal. First come, first serve. Better act fast or you might regret it forever. When the fluffy
Hey, however you can get your stuff out there.
This mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students. He loaded up a whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him, I'd say. Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector, buying complete sets.
I think I know who that was.
Everything.
Mysterious old guy talking about students. Probably Himiko's dad. Bunny girl. Probably that. I'm working with the theory she's an emanator of elation because she seems to be aware of the fourth wall.
Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hemacat missing. That old man bought all the Hemacats.
Knew it.
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't let this happen to me. I have to make the best use of my wallet while things are still in stock.
March, you're interested in this?
You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And before you know it, your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed.
What was that last part? Is there shit under my bed?
Aw, this is not good. My wallet is trembling. My pocket money is crying out in pain. I need to battle against my own instincts for a bit. Go look around without me for a while. I'll come find you once I'm done with this battle. Just don't wander too far, okay?
Yep, I knew it. Knew she'd be here.
Venetia. What is she doing here?
What wouldn't she be doing here? Actually, no, that is a stupid question. What is she doing here?
Target
Ow.
confirmed. Mine's ready. Toast on face.
Oh my god. Oh god, the rainbow vomit.
Did that guy just pass out?
She went all in and she should not have.
I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
What are you, a cannonball or something?
I had no idea I could pack such a punch when sprinting at full speed.
Good thing I'm built tough.
I just wanted to recreate that
classic teen rom-com moment. You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth. I'm really sorry.
The trope is so outdated.
Such a classic trope fell out of fashion so quickly.
Quickly, it's been like 30 years. Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, probably because the plot demands it.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, that's got to be the lamest excuse I've ever heard.
Yet it's the excuse we're going with. What's your real motive for getting close to me?
Hey, I helped you out during the Phantom Moon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like I'm some kind of villain?
I don't know, people who help me sometimes turn out to be villains. It suddenly hits you. This girl in front of you is the one who gave you the chance to turn the tables in your first battle of the supplicants. Whatever her reasons for approaching you, she clearly doesn't mean you any harm. Thanks for the mask.
I watched your whole fight at Graphia Academy. I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games. As long as they can show me their wish.
Not here to take back the mask, are you?
That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. Even if I took it back, it wouldn't be of any use to me.
So you could take it back if you wanted to. Are you able to draw the mask?
An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out, I'm a natural.
Taught you how to draw?
If you call those lousy doodles you made when drawing the mask talent.
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantom Moon's eyes. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills have leveled up.
Wait, this isn't a real mask?
Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude?
I've only ever heard of foxes returning favors.
The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in?
This very moment, two voices appear on either side of you. They tell you...
She did help us out before.
Voice of high morals.
But as a dignified nameless...
Dignified?
How could I do something...
Have I had dignity at any point?
Helping someone sneak in without a ticket.
Dignity? Is that something I possess?
After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor? Besides, since when were we such paragons of virtue? I sure don't remember any of that.
I'll think about it.
Huh?
The Trailblazer's weird mental shit.
Guess I'll have to use this trick. Little raccoon.
Ah, jeez.
I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very
you know
first
I'm
page
not
of the fluffy
the thing in the comic,
chapter
right?
1, I was already captivated by you. That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition.
Not even slightly buying this shit. Let's just get one thing straight. Don't rat me out if you get caught.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging already.
If you'll stop this bit, I'll do whatever you want.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Let's go. We've wasted enough time. I need to meet up with my friends first.
What should I get next? A baseball raccoon, March Bunny, or a Woof Woof Dawn plushie?
Ropey toast slice. A slice of bread that's the perfect type, shape, size, and flavor to recreate that classic gag. Just pop it in your mouth and run through an intersection to trigger a dramatic encounter. It's practically a law of the universe. If that's your excuse for running into me? Said I was sorry, okay?
Or maybe I should get an autograph from Blurry.
The hell is this thing? What in the world did you guys turn the conductor into?
Is Perlux's new clean series sanitation alloy pom-pom Mechatron. Or Pommy for short. Actually, our tech team had another code name for it.
Was it Mop Mop? If it was, I'll forgive you.
They call it Mop Pom. Would you like
Close
to
enough.
order one?
We let it slide. You made a pun.
I'm kinda tempted. Should I get one to help lighten our conductor's workload?
I'm kinda tempted.
I got the Astral Express model! I got it!
Alloy Pommy. Oh yeah. Alex new Clean Series Sanitation Alloy Pom Pom Mechatron, or Pommy for short. Aggressive non-flammable trash detective. Initiating cleaning protocol. You're the non-flammable trash. Oh my god, it turns into a fight.
I'm on it.
You can do it! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
I'm on it.
Never seen perfect. Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Trust me.
We can do anything!
Mega Mem.
Expand your thinking. What a crow.
Underestimating us, Lacoste?
Oh, no. Did I go too hard on it?
Well, the person selling it disappeared, so... possibly.
I tried, but I still just couldn't keep my wallet shut.
Been gone for 4 minutes, March.
Wait, that girl behind you looks kind of familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
I seem to just attract pink rabbity things. You, Mem, Yai. It's a weird trend. This is my pink-haired spirit sidekick.
I feel like you're throwing shade at me. Anyway, I've definitely seen her. I think it was at Graphia Academy? Whatever. It's not important. Wait a sec. Isn't this March Bunny from the Fluffy? Oh, the attention to detail is insane. Especially those ears.
I think she just looks like this.
I'm a fox. A fox. Let me introduce myself.
Yeah?
I'm Evanessia.
Always a fox with that
normal fan of the
Yai-looking face.
You must be the inspiration for March Bunny. You're way prettier in person than in the news.
And March will probably actually fall for that.
March Bunny, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. But I can't even
March.
get a single ticket. So I can only stand here, gazing up at that world from afar.
Evanessia. Are you recycling your lines?
Oh, you poor thing.
March!
Don't you worry. I will
I knew she was
definitely make your
stupid.
wish come
Oh, hey,
true.
they have an image of the lance. March, she's
March,
making it all up.
Don't let yourself be fooled by such a seasoned swindler.
Such an adorable little fox girl could never
Oh my
have
God.
any bad intentions. It's not like she's another Fantilia, right? Besides, this place doesn't even have any Stellaron or Ambrosial Arbor.
Yeah, but it could have all sorts of other nonsense. And it's more concerning that she... I know she's harmless, but she could have not been.
Don't worry, Nessia. Just leave it to me.
Wait.
That's great. Thank you so much, Miss March.
Himeko just messaged me. It's about time to head in now.
Of course it is.
A Fantilia who sits next to me.
So how's that for pure love, huh?
Jeez.
3, 2, 1.
Make the trio stay together forever!
Will the Astral Express truly bring happiness to Plain Arcadia?
I don't know. Not gonna bring it to you specifically, though. I promise you that, you fucking weirdo.
Where should we go next?
Actually, I probably will, just indirectly. Combat against the Daybreak Squadron, hit them with a specific type attack while they're in the Daybreak Force Field state to trigger an immediate action. And seeks happiness, who gets to define it? Creator is a creator that dreams while wide awake. Thanks to the friend who gave me the chip, they say it, you hear it. We still got a lot to do. The kindness Alt and Thunder Arc separately. Nightmare for the wicked. Get our freebies over here. Seems to cap out at 34 now. How many of these do I have? 3? About halfway through getting all of those. They want you to have most of those pretty fast, because they want the Trailblazer. That is one of the big strengths about Trailblazer, is they're always going to be maxed out constellations. Like, Remembrance actually had some really strong Eidolons. Narrator, crit rate of mem support allies, which, yeah, really good. Just 10% more crit rate for whoever's got mem support. It can't stack, because of course it can't. Gleaner of the Past. This makes Remembrance work way better with other Remembrance characters, which they really want a bunch of Remembrance together for some setups. Whenever an ally Memo Sprite takes action, regenerate 8 energy. But only once per turn, so you kind of just want one other Memo Sprite, but still a benefit. Resets to the start of Trailblazer's turn. To enter the future, 3 and 5 are always +2 to level stuff, which is still useful. Dancer of the Muse. I target with 0 max energy actively uses an ability. Mem can also gain 3% charge. Multiplier of the true damage dealt by this target via Mem support additionally increases by 6%. Yeah, so it's weird. Characters who don't use energy but have a different ult mechanic actually benefit slightly more from this, which you'd think there'd be a lot of using Castorus with him, which... Actually, if you don't have Evernight, he's a good stand-in for that. Or if you don't have Hyacinth. No, not either of them. Friggin' Supermem. But if I do a Castorus team, I definitely have him on there. And Bearer of Revelation, your ultimate will always crit. So you yourself can actually just build crit damage pretty high, and your ult will still do good deeps. I find he still works really well with the Herda, because they actually bounce off each other, building ult percentage. Curious about her Eidolons. Oh yeah, this E2 would be really strong, advancing her action after using Enhanced Skill. Erudition speed up would be okay. It'd affect her, so it'd be pretty good. And Ice Resist Pen, 20%. Number of enemy targets on the field is 3 or more to 1. Ultimate damage multiplier. Okay, so as there are fewer enemies, deal more damage with the ultimate, which scales up absurdly. I also have Treebee. Zone lasts after ally target attacks. Deal true damage, 24% total damage to target. Yeah, that's really good. Additional damage by the zone increases to 20%, so 20% bonus. Zone deals additional, further deals another instance of it. Yeah, at a lot of them at 2, they become way stronger. Numinosity lasts. Damage dealt by all allies ignores some defense. Really good. Retrieve uses ultimate, launches her talent's follow-up attack against all enemies. Damage dealt by talent's follow-up attack increase by a lot. And of course, Preservation Danny Boy, which getting more of his actually tricky. Use ultimate, recover a skill point. Increase bond resist penetration. No. Oh yeah, ult gives 4 boosts instead of just 2. That's not super necessary. But after using ultimate, Soul Dragon advances all the way. It takes action, get even more additional damage on the bond mate. And more shield effect on it. Yeah, that seems necessary. Reduce damage taken by the bond mate. Really good. Bond mates on the field increase damage taken by all enemies by 20%. Wow. Yeah, if you really wailed for this game, you'd have no trouble clearing some of the higher end content, but that's true of all gachas, to be fair. With that being said, this is where we're gonna drop off for today. Next time should be the last one, maybe, probably. I don't know. If not then next Thursday, I mean. So, gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. Thank you so much for coming if you came. Didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye.